Guys, hello from Kyiv, the capital of freedom and brave people. Misha and I came to our usual spot, Michael's Monastery, and here we are with our news updates. But first I want to start with some updates about your donation for my friend and little bit updates that I'm back to Kyiv and I already here like five days. But I got sick while I came back from my short birthday vacation, and today I finally feel a little bit better and my voice a little bit noisy, so sorry about that, but I hope you can hear me and understand well. So we're very happy to be back, and the first I want to start with on my last video. I went a couple days for holidays to catch some sun, and I recorded a video about that if you would like to support me and give me some gift on my birthday, you can send me on Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon or PayPal, and I will transfer all this money to my friend that is in Kursk region, and they lost car, and they lost car like this year, and last year they also need a car, and what again I sent to him. I got something about $460, something like this, but I decided to make it round, and it was 20. I added some my cash. It was 20,000 grivnas, a little bit less than $500. I sent to his credit card, and it's all about your support and your help. I was posting this in my Instagram and Telegram channel, different screenshots, links for his Instagram and his jar on Moneybank where he's collecting this money. So I was very happy to transfer all this money to him, and thank you so much for your support and help him. And I also was very happy to share this with him and his guys in the front. And I saw updates that he's collecting this money from the last year, and I helped him in December with my YouTube monetization and this birthday gift. And I see that his money raising is going very slow for like maybe 5 months, I don't remember, and he just decided to stop now, and he gained around like 60% of like car that they needed, but unfortunately it's very urgent, so he stopped, and they already looking for some very basic car without ammunition because they need to drive, and they need car very urgently. At least like they will get something not for $10,000. They will get not $10,000. It's like account wrong. It's like should be car around $8,000-9,000, but now I guess they got something about $5,000. So at least they will have something for the front line. So thank you very much, and you can find his account in the description box of this video. Also adding some screenshots and his jar. So I know him for, and you remember we studied together, so I know many people, you know, like from school, university, college, guys who went to the front, and unfortunately some of them died. I was support one guy. I studied with him in school from first grade, and I remember in the first grade his mom died of cancer, and last year he's gone at the front. His name was Ilya. So yeah, that is like reality of being living in Ukraine, and my trip to Ukraine was a little bit long, 48 hours. So my flight was like, imagine how long it takes to get to Kyiv. I arrived on, like it was flight 5.5 hours. I arrived around 1 or 2 a.m. and the only train from Budapest to Kyiv is only one time per day at 11 p.m. So I have to wait for my train 20 hours, and the way with train is also 20 hours, but we got stuck in the border. So all in all, I was traveling on the way back around 48 hours, and most probably I got sick somewhere. So, but anyway, that's not that bad, as I was in the train and I checked the news, and Kyiv was under massive drone attacks, and I was chatting with my mom and my grandma, everyone, friends texting that this was super loud, and it came the news. It was like 1 a.m. at night, I was not sleeping in the train. We guessed somewhere were on the way to the border. And I saw that there's fire on the last floors on the residential buildings. And later I checked the news. And Russia that night killed 5-year-old girl and her father, and mom was in hospital. And they are internal refugees from Zaporizhia region, city of Kyiv. So they escaped from the war from Russia, and Russia still chased them here. And also the terrible video that I was watching, and I added to my Telegram channel because YouTube is very sensitive about all this. The lady, the drone hit the building, and she stayed in her balcony and screaming help. And unfortunately, no one can, probably door was locked because it was fire. So the only place it was a balcony. She was screaming there, and she died probably because of fire, nothing to breathe. And later, when I spoke with my mom, it was a friend of her friend. They were working together, and it is the district of the left bank. And 2 friends of mine lives there, and it was closest house to them. So yeah, it was a stressful night for all Ukrainians. Around 10 people. It was Sunday. About 10 people were injured, and 3 of them died. This lady, she was 80 years old, girl, and her dad, 5-year-old girl. So it was latest massive attack on Kyiv with death and casualties. But unfortunately, within all this week, I've been on holidays, but I'm still here as my family, and I cannot switch off my mind of the news. Of course, I check in the news. I just don't do much YouTube and relax a little bit from social media. And every day that was attacked, let's say the cities as Sumy, Russia is continuing targeting the residential buildings, especially the residential quarters. Sumy. Zaporizhia. Кривий Ріг. Dnipro City. Kharkiv 2 days ago, I saw how guys playing football and just many random videos from Kharkiv area. It was about 10 explosions, the mayor of Kharkiv report. City of Kherson, animals and civilians injured. It was also a massive attack. Also saw the video how Russia play with drone targeting on people that do repair works on the roof. So all this week was terrible for cities of Ukraine, and in this video I would like to speak more about the ceasefire being made with Putin and Trump starting on call 18th of March, and just mention that Russia is attacking us not only with drones and rocket, but with cyberattacks. Right now it's already 5th day, I guess, or 6th. You cannot buy the tickets online for our Zheleznyak Ukrainian railways because Russia attacked our online page for tickets. Imagine, in Ukraine, you cannot buy tickets abroad or in any town in Ukraine only through the cashier. Online app doesn't work, and it is a little bit collapse in the different railway stations and making some troubles to get the tickets. So, because of Russia. We hope the situation will be solved very soon. And just in case if you travel into Ukraine, just let you know, it's the app doesn't work now because of Russia. So, yeah, let's start the news updates, and the most important about the attack, I want to mention that yesterday I see the information that around 100 rockets in the airfield angles in Russia were destroyed, and today I see exact numbers is 96 cruise missiles were destroyed in airfield angles in Russia. These rockets are prepared to killing us, so let's say we save lives of many Ukrainians and some cities that being prepared by Russia for May, April. So because this is the only way to stop Russia, only militarily. So let's speak more about ceasefire deal, and yeah. So let's remember the events of the last week. 18th of March was a call between Trump and Putin, and they previously agreed to stop the hidden on infrastructure, and it was not any document agreement and so on, so the details was not clear. And since then, Russia was claiming that they didn't attack Ukraine, our energy grid and infrastructure, but our side, Ukrainian, count already 8 times attack on infrastructure. So this one more time is proving that negotiations with Russia is impossible, because they've been lying since 2014 and nothing has changed up until now. Zheleznyak is keep repeating this, and I think that Trump is believing about something negotiation, and I think his plan about to stop the war within 24 hours or even 100 of days is already seems like impossible. Trump aimed to have a full ceasefire, but now we have part of the ceasefire even didn't work perfectly. And let's remember that 11th of March, head of President Office Yermak tried to have negotiations about ceasefire on the air and on the land, and Trump was also supporting this idea about full ceasefire, but Putin just refused it all. So what I can say about that, and many experts also wrote about that it's a part of Putin's plan, because what he's doing, he tries to win some time when Ukraine run out of military help. Approximate estimate of this is June or July. We will run out of military support that was given from US during Biden times, and there is not clear decisions what we will do on summer, because we can see different meetings and summits going on, and there is no clear decisions about that. So we will see, while Putin is trying to wait and make the better deal, and maybe he thinks we will be in worst position and it will be better time to negotiate, but still, for me, it's impossible to negotiate with Putin. Too many times we have tried. So last days we see the news about the negotiations been happening in Saudi Arabia, and there is no concrete details, only about possible ceasefire and ceasefire that already for 30 days, and from which day we counting this ceasefire. Russia claimed it was from 18th of March, but that's not true, because Russia broke then ceasefire, so I have many questions about everything what's happened, and for me is everything not clear. Additionally, for the last couple of days I checked the news about more details of the agreement after this all negotiations, that the first part of agreements is about infrastructure. It is 5 key places in Ukraine that not to be targeted, is oil, gas and water. No words about the military places and civilian infrastructure. And the second agreement is about the sea. Putin claimed that ceasefire on the sea would be possible only if US lifted sanctions on Russia regarding to Russian banks and other financial institutions. And we all know that since 2014, the sanctions for Russia each year were only increasing, and if US going to do this, it will be for the first time for the last 11 years, and I have no idea how it could be end. And plus, Russia is going to use the sea for export the goods from occupied territories. And I'm speaking not about the Crimea, I'm speaking also the place from Crimea to Rostov-on-Don, where is Mariupol, Berdyansk, and other cities. Russia is going to export goods from occupied places since 2022. So, couple of words about the summit in Paris that happened yesterday, and I count maybe 8 or 10 summit for the last 3 months, and unfortunately there is no concrete decisions about helping and supporting Ukraine. But yesterday I checked the important information that Europe is going to support us, not only about like financial, also militarily, and they mentioned that fast peace, it's only benefit Putin and only lasting peace. So actually that's already good, and I checked some previous information that some delegation is going to come to Kyiv to speak the details about ceasefire, and I'm thinking like, yeah, okay, sure, you can come to Kyiv and do some negotiations about ceasefire. We don't have problem with that, we don't have a problem with peace plan and stop this war. The problem is Putin, the problem is our neighbors. That is what's really matter. So yeah, that is the latest news about ceasefire I've been checking recently. So I would like to finish this video about some information from our deputy Zheleznyak, and it's all about our deal with US and contract about rare earth minerals. But now it's not anymore about rare earth minerals deal, it's about all resources of Ukraine, including gas and oil, everything what we have. And of course we didn't see the text of this deal. I've been checking this information until when even Zelensky came to the Oval House. So about what posted Nardep Zheleznyak, some details. He said that he have it and he has it, and he wouldn't say details from where, from which sources. It's like secretly, but here's what's in this text. First of all, there is no guarantees for Ukraine side at all. Secondly, the US will invest in this, and we are not able to sell and to doing with our resources whatever we want to. And the most important, there's no guarantees at all for us. And Trump thinking this is we have to like pay back. We have the loan since 2022 for all this help that US gave us. And Zelensky said it was a grant, but Trump claimed it's a loan and we have to give back with some percentage. And that is minerals is covering this deal, let's say. I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, I was always supporting this idea, because if US investing to the Ukraine lands, it will be somehow protect us from Russia. But sometimes I have like this idea, what if US invest, buy it all and then sell it to Russia? Just like crazy idea in my mind, because everything could be happened, and if you're owning something, it's and there is no guarantees, Russia can come to our land, and it's easily can be sell. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but in this life we have to be ready for everything, even for something that looks for us very ridiculous and strange. For me, it's like, when if a couple years ago someone told me that Ukrainians will fight in Russia land in Kursk region with the North Korea soldiers and Russians, it would be for me sounds very strange, but it is actually a reality of our lives now. And I live during the war, exactly the same scenario that I read in the books when I was in school about Second World War, about tortures, kidnapping children, and everything. Captivity, occupation. So it's all happening right now in Ukraine. All this information about minerals deal, I add the link in the description box. I also now translate now and add all this text what he wrote in his Telegram channel, this Nardep. Zheleznyak, and what else? Also adding the links from guy at the front lines that we help. And also you can find the link for my Telegram channel. I will add more videos and photos from the Russian attacks because I cannot add here everything. And actually that's it for today. That's all the news. We still have air raid sirens, and Russia is continuing attacking us, especially civilians' quarters, residential buildings, and trying to break our hope and resistance. But we continue living in our life. So it's Friday, people walking, little bit traffic jam you can see in the city center. Everyone is going home. Sunset time. What time is now? 6 p.m. Yeah, actually, that's it for Friday. And thank you guys for supporting. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and helping me for donate for my friend in the front lines. And thank you for everything. And keep in touch. Hope my voice will be better soon, and I feel much better and fully recovered. And I see you very soon. Again, thank you for supporting and watching. And actually, that's it. I'm going to check all my emails and all these requests and comments. I'll keep in touch. Thank you, and have a good weekend and Friday night. Bye bye. Misha saying goodbye. Tanya saying goodbye. Bye.